Alright, I received an order from Surge the other day, and in the box was a bag of HQ props that I didn't order. And I looked at the tag, and it's a prototype of the new 5.1 by 3.6 by 3 props. I hadn't heard of them. I figured I want to try these. I want to see what they're like. I'm not a huge fan of HQ props. It seems like every prop they put out there is pretty much the same thing. It's just a variation of the 4.3 V1S. And I'm not a huge fan of low pitch props, this one being a 3.6. I usually run between 4.2, 4.3, all the way up to 4.6 on my freestyle setups. But I thought I'll try them. I'll put them on a higher kV setup, and I don't know if that's a good theory or not, but that's usually what I do. If you have a low pitch prop, I usually put it on a higher kV motor to get higher, RPM. But anyway, so I threw them on this setup. Kind of a neutral setup. It's not a true freestyle quad. It's not a race quad. It's running the Brother Hobby, or not the Brother Hobby, the 3B trainers, the 2306 2500 kV. I don't know if you can see that or not. I figured this would be a good platform to test it for speed, agility, everything else, because it's not really a true anything. It's kind of a tweener quad. But anyway, I used this as the test platform, and surprisingly I was impressed. It's extremely smooth. I didn't change any PID tuning or anything on the quad. I just ran it how it was set up, and it's set up for a completely different propeller. The one thing I did notice is if you look at it compared to a standard 4.3 V1S, it looks very similar on the contour and the profile. The biggest difference is it is just a hair longer. It's a 5.1 instead of a 5. I don't know if you can see that at the end there. But when I was looking at the profile of it, the pitch and the scoop doesn't look much different. It actually looks a lot like the 4.3, but it's way smoother than the 4.3. And it being a 3.6, I expected a lot less out of the performance, but it's got a lot of snap. I assume that's because the lower pitch allows it to wind up faster. But it was really responsive. It signs off on top, doesn't have a lot of top end, but I don't think that's what they designed this for. But overall, I was very impressed. I hope they actually put this into production and make it available. I really like it. It works really well. I was quite impressed with it. So, good job HQ. This is one of your props that I really like. I've bought a ton of them. I've tried a bunch of different ones, and they were always just kind of meh, whatever. But this one, I really like this one. Good job.